Welcome. Thank you for attending here. And all of you have a good new year. We have end of the year things to do here. So, and we'll just go through them and see what happens. So. Okay, I can hear myself now. Let's just warm up. So hands up. And up, and then turn at your waist. One hand to the back, one hand to the front, back to the front, and to the side. Okay, and then we do it a little faster. Up, side, up, side. And we're doing it this way so that we don't turn our knees or hips. That's why we go up. And by not turning the knees, we save those knees of ours. And by turning at the waist, it helps open the Qi. And the Qi is the area between the rib cage and the bottom of the pelvic girdle there. All this area, that's the Qi. And we want to use that because all our Qigong is right there. It's right in that area. And we want to preserve the Qi. Okay, let's get our foot here. Put your toe down and make a circle with your ankle. I'm not turning the leg, I'm turning my waist, and that'll turn the other way. Turn the waist, to turn the leg, to turn the ankle. And that's why we use the waist a lot. Very good. Let's do a head roll very gently. Look up to the ceiling and then down, eyes first, and the head follows. This is a very important exercise, as simple as it is. Some Tai Chi masters have you do this for an hour before you even start. And it loosens you up and settles the Qi. And one more opening exercise. Let's put our hands down and the wrists are up. And as we turn the hands out, the little finger extends, opening and stretching the chest. And then we come back, wrists up, and the little finger extends, carrying it all the way across from one side to the other. Very good. Okay, so that's a short warm-up. And last week, I believe we started the fragrant Qigong. And as I tried to explain, the fragrant Qigong gives you endorphins for the fingers, and a lot of people after training several years, they start smelling a sweet aroma like flowers. And so it's, I think, three types of sets. One for the upper, the hands, and one for the lower, and then one mix. So we're just doing the first one. And the whole idea is to keep the body still, and you're moving only from the shoulders to the hands. So you will move a little, but the rest of the body is pretty still. So we start off just opening, closing, just to settle the chi down, all back onto the heels, and the heels and then toes. And just calm the spirit and the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Now bring the fingers together, and then the bottom of the palm, like you're holding a small ball inside. Now the dragon swings its tail. You can do this fast or slow. Now the jade phoenix nods its head. Again, put the fingers together and then the bottom of the palm. Bring the hands down to the dantian, and then we're going to come up to the chin. And I'm doing about 24 repetitions. You can do up to 36. Now, the Chinese figure for 8 is a shape like this and a shape like that. That's a figure for the Chinese 8. And so this is called Chinese 8 drifting fragrance. So we open the Qi, and then we come down the figure 8 as though the conductor is moving. Now we have a pair of monk bowls separated. So the palms come up, and we're going to separate the monk's bowls by separating the hands. Now we separate the twin fish. This time the palms are down. Now the lotus leaf sways in the wind. We're going to be taking our hands about 8 inches apart and swinging them side to side. Now we turn the universe to the left, and as I mirror you, I'll turn to the right. So we turn to the left in a circle. And now we turn to the universe to the right. Now we row across the sea, the hands come up, and as though you're holding an oar in a boat. Now the Buddha wheel constantly turns. Our forearms come up like this, and we turn the Buddha wheel forward and backward. Backwards. Now we cradle the child. And there are variations on this, but this is one of them. We hold our hands like this, palms up, and as though you're cradling a child. Now we force the wind between both ears. The palms are facing each other, and we're going to come up towards the ears. And now we have the golden light. So we're going to make two little circles, forefinger and the thumb. And we're going to come up to the eyes. Now we sway the hands across the dantian. Palms are facing the dantian, and we swing them so that the wrists cross. Bring the hands up to the chest level. Pretend you're holding a small ball. And we meditate just for a few minutes. Feel the vibrations in the fingertips. And then bring down a column of Chih and step in. Okay, so that's the fragrant Qigong. There's a lot of variations on this, but essentially what you're doing is bringing the Qi up to the fingertips, and eventually that'll allow you to smell those fragrant odors. At least that's what it purports to do, so we'll figure it out. Okay, so let's do some variation on the Shibashi. Shiba is 18, Shibashi is 18 forms, and this is something that we just put together so that we can have a variety of the 5 or 6 routines that we do. And this is a sample of all of them. Okay, we stand out in Wuji posture and commence. And we do about 6 reps of each of these. And with each time, you want to breathe in and relax the body, eliminating all the muscle strain, as though you're just sinking in a vat of water, slowing down, loosening the ankles so that the knees bend, keeping the shoulders down. Regulate the breath. One hand over the head, the other hand out to the side as we dance with the rainbow. Try to keep the body upright. Think of the center line going through your body as you just twist around it. Relaxing all the time, going from one movement to the next, relaxing. Turn to the side. Again, the wind blows through the willows. Now, as this hand comes down, you take a look at it. And keep your eyes on the palms of the hands. Now we go to the other side. Everything should be relaxed. There's no hurry. Your breath is even. And we come back to center. And now we come forward to row the boat. And this slight wave here. As you lower the hips, bring the shoulders back. And now we reverse, palms up. If this is too fast, then slow down. You don't have to keep up with me. And it's not the number of reps you do. It's relaxing into each exercise. So that one flows right into the other. Now we bring our hands in prayer position. The holy crane worships the moon. Step, have all your weight on this leg. Step back and bend. The back should be straight. Take your time getting your balance. Very good to strengthen the legs. One on each side. And close. Now we do another form of stretch diagonally with the dragon's morning stretch. So we bring the hands up, turn to the side, and gently spread the whole body out. And then at the last minute, lift the leg up to stretch. Take your time. Make sure you're rooted. That means your foot is solidly on the ground before you lift the leg up. Very good for balance. Keeping that middle line going through your body. And let's close. Now we have another leg exercise called the Immortal Points the Way. We're going to make a circle with our sword fingers. And then we're going to point the way. And again, come back and point the way. And then back to center. Now we explore the seabed, and we'll explore it twice today. So step out onto your toe, bring your arms around, and then follow the length of the leg down as far as you can. And then up, circles, the other side, and down. Good leg stretch for the hamstrings. Only go down as far as you can. Back to center. And close. This is the old man who plants a tree. So we form the shape of a tree. Then our hands come down, so we have a shovel. And you go to one side, lift, and dig to the other side, and hands up. And up to close, bringing the chi back down into the dantian. The dantian is like our battery, storing all the energy. Then we bring our hands up, loose fists, bring them towards the chest, stretch out, and then fists out. So some of these exercises are very soft, and then some you want to use a lot of energy, like here as you punch, so that you get that soft and hard at the same time. I call this one the 5-cent pony ride. We're going to sit on the pony, and then we're going to walk 4 paces and jump, and then walk 4 paces back. So that's sort of a fun one to do. Now we have the lazy dragon, and the lazy dragon has its hands out, and then it's going to come in circling and make a circle around. And we'll do a double lazy dragon. You look at the hand, the fingers, as it comes to you, then turn away and let the hand make a circle. We do the same to the other side, and we do a double dragon. Now we bring the arms up. We're going to make a circle. Then we're going to come out and drop the arms. Do it backwards. And back to center. Now we have the deer. So you want to step forward and turn the foot. The back foot should stabilize you by standing back a bit, 45 degrees. And we're going to make the deer antlers with 2 fingers. And we're going to come up to the side, and then around, and turn, lifting the back foot. Step in, the other side. And back to center and close. And one of the prettiest Qigong exercises, I think, is the crane. And the crane comes up onto the toes, very gently comes down. And I do this as slow as I can. And the hands come above the head and onto the toes and down. Don't hold your breath. Breathe deep. Now we have the monkey. The monkey grabs the fruit and looks up. You twist the wrists onto the toes and look one way and then down. Up. Now we brought our dantian and rubbing this sort of like a seal, keeping the Qi inside, the sea of Qi, until you're ready to use it. And this Qi is our life energy. And our last exercise for the day is Tai Chi Cha. Just follow along. The important thing on this exercise throughout is to rock. You want to maintain a steady rock throughout all the exercises. Now, the first one we don't rock. It's called the bird flaps wings. So we bring our feet together and the heels together. We're going to lower ourselves and flap our wings and turn on the third time. So 1, 2, now we flap, turn the wings. Right. And we come back to center. And we always push the Qi back down. Now we have our hands down and we go around the platter, turning only at the waist. Keeping the hips and the knees straight ahead. And we'll reverse. And we try to do about 9 repetitions for each exercise. And we step forward to bow and arrow stance. So the back foot is about 45 degrees, front foot straight on. And we're going to start rocking. Bring our hands up about 8 inches apart. And we play the bass drum. These exercises are supposed to be the Qigong equivalent to Tai Chi. So it's low impact, and you're not jumping all over the place, but you are maintaining an integrity of the body and following the yin and yang by going back onto your heels and toes. And we step back to the center, to the other side. Concentrate on the palms of your hands. Now reverse. Back to center, to the other side, reverse. Back to center. We step out again, and we go to the mountaintop. Hands out, and then down. Back to center, to the other side. Back to center. That was the daughter on the mountaintop. Now this is the daughter in the valley. And we're going to cross wrists. Notice how easygoing all these motions are. Relaxing your body, relaxing the shoulders, the arms, legs. Back to center, other side. And back to center. Now we push pull, again stepping out. You should be in the motion of the body, pushing the arms, not the arms itself. Relax the arms and just flow. The other side. Back to center. Pulling the energy, the palms up this time. And reverse. Working the pulley, step out, one hand up. The other side. And now cloud hands. And now we end with the cosmic pose. The heel to the ankle, the hands just above the mouth and below the eyes here. The hands are separated for about 3 or 4 inches. And hold the pose just for a few seconds. Lower your hands, bring down 3 columns of Qi. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for joining me this week, and have a good and safe holiday. Thank you very much. I'll see you all next year.